Hey everyone, happy Halloween! As you can see, I'm dressed for the occasion, somewhat. Alright, time for my first video rant with you guys actually being able to see me. Hello, Ranger! Ranger, wanna say hello? Okay, fine. Alright, today's rant is going to be about, Wi-Fi. I'm sure all of you know what Wi-Fi is, but for those of you who don't, it's a way you can connect your game to another person and play over the web through Wi-Fi connection, whatever you call it. I can never pronounce it right. But mostly this is about one particular game, and basically it's about this game right here, Animal Crossing Wild World, the DS version of Animal Crossing Population Growing. And what it is it's a game where you basically make up your own population. You have animals that live there. You're the only human, unless you count anyone else who plays with you. But mostly, what this is about people who like seeding other people's Animal Crossing Wild World games. And now, seeding is basically hacking. And people do this through auto replay devices, which, by the way, Nintendo discourages using, just like they do the Game Shark, because it damages the games. Now, what these people do is that they use auto replay to hack seeds out of the game, basically houses, museum, various upgrades of Nook's store. And by the way, for those of you who were there to see it, I wasn't connected to Wi-Fi at the time this happened. But last year, I think it was, January. I think it was sometime in January. A red tulip got into the downloads of the Nintendo site, and people thought someone maybe hacked into the Nintendo site and things. That wasn't the work of a hacker. Nintendo admits that was their fault, and it's been fixed quite a while back. But some people think it's still someone with an auto replay device that did that. But what these people do with these seeds is that they take them and they can wreck your game by, for one, sticking it outside your house, sticking it outside Nookington's or Nookway or whatever upgrade of the store you may have, and sticking it by your gates so no one can get through to your town, or you can't get through to someone else's town. And unfortunately, the only way to fix the damage is to, my birds are acting up, to restart your game. And it's annoying because it's really hard to get the items that you can get, especially rare ones in the game. And it's really hard, if you're the only person playing, to pay off the mortgage, get other fruits into your town. I know, it may sound like it could easily be fixed by going to another player and asking for the items, but the main point of it is, this shouldn't be happening. We should not have people seeding other people's games and wrecking it. We shouldn't have to worry about when we go to connect to another person's town or have another person connect ours. We shouldn't have to worry about breathing down that person's back, making sure they don't act strange and stick a peach tree in front of our house. This should not be happening. Ever since I was young, I always hoped that Nintendo would find a way to allow us to play games with other people across the world without actually having to go across the world. And unfortunately, with this comes dumbasses. Dumbasses like this who get a huge kick for I don't know what reason and seed people's games so that they have to restart it, and is the only way to get rid of the damage. What kind of proper gamer honestly does this? Wrecks another person's game. Who the hell gets a kick out of doing this to another person? Ugh. Yeah. Why do people do this? I honestly don't see how this is amusing to anyone to wreck another person's game. It's stupid, it's sick, it's demented. I know I might be coming along a bit harsh here, but really, this is just dumb. Why do people do this? For those of you who play Animal Crossing Wild World through Wi-Fi, I have the list of people that are known to hack games. I give you their usernames, the sites that they often visit, so that way if you see them on the board, you'll know to avoid them. Some tips to possibly avoid hackers, aside from knowing their names. 1. If the person starts to act weird, and I mean this as trying to get away from you as fast as humanly possible, I mean constantly trying to get away from you, that pretty much signifies to me is that they might be up to no good. This is what I hear from people on the IGN boards a lot. Another one would be to be absolutely careful about who you let in, obviously. I mean, there are new hackers coming out every single day. And another one would be to stick to boards, mostly IGN, they're great, because the moderators, they have a specific board where you can tell people when you're opening your gates. And if one of those people known to hack tries to get in your town, one of the people who are big on the boards will tell you not to let them in. One person in particular will be McGoldie. He has a little goldfish as an icon. You'll recognize him right away. He's really big on IGN. Quite recently, quite a lot, Animal Crossing Wild World. He or she will let you know if the person you're about to let in is a hacker. And unfortunately, these people can't be stopped completely, because they can always make a new town and hack more seeds with their auto replay device, and it can just keep going on and on and on and on. And the thing is, this shouldn't be happening. We have to find at least some way other than telling people that they're a hacker, that this person's a hacker, because that's only going to be good for so long, because these people can change their identities online. And I know it only takes one incident to label them a hacker on the boards, but still. Honestly, what kind of proper gamer would get a kick out of ruining another gamer's game? It's disgusting, it's ridiculous. We have to find a way to permanently stop this problem.